Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, African Gypsy. For those who've been here before, thank you so much for all of your support, for sharing, for subscribing, and tapping the little bell icon so you can be notified every time I do post another video. For those who've been on my channel, this is your first time, welcome aboard the African Gypsy channel. My name is Sunshine, your favorite fortune teller, and I'm here with a new moon forecast for the 2nd of February 2022. So this is the second new moon of this year 2022, and this is such an auspicious day. I had to just come out of hermit mode and give you this reading on 02022022. It even rhymes like that. I believe that this is the real start of the new year. So let's see what messages we've got coming in for you, what we're channeling. The first is an oracle card I've got that says, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So regardless of what you've gone through, when you focus on the light within you, focus on this little light inside of you, you start to see things through the lens of love and realize that God is love, Spirit is love, your ancestors and your angels are love, and everything that's happened to you has not just happened to you, but some of these things have happened for you, as twisted as it may sound. The next message I get is, through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. So when we pray, when we meditate, when we connect with spirits or spirit guides, however we may do that, our prayer doesn't just affect our lives directly, but also affects the lives of other people around us. It affects the world. It's like, for example, you're praying for a job in a certain department. God has to bless the person who's already in that position so that they get their next job coming in so that the position can be created for you. So that's a ripple effect already, guys. And I'm so loving the start of this energy. Let's see what the fairies are God is saying. I know, thank you very much for all of your comments, guys, on the past videos I've done. I read each and every one of them and I do respond. I know many of you are saying, like, Sunshine, we haven't seen your face in a long time. Here it is, guys. On such an auspicious day like this, universe is just like, the Sunshine, give it to them. You gotta just come out there and share the messages with them. Be the light. So the next message I get here is moving forward fearlessly. A lot of you are being guided by spirits to make certain decisions concerning your job, your career, your profession, perhaps even moving to a certain geographical location as well that may be coming in for you. And spirit is saying, you know what, you're spot on with that decision. You're right on track. Carry on with it. There's a reason why spirit is planting that idea into your mind. Whether it's a project that you feel like starting, a certain direction you feel like you want to go into, whatever it may be for you. Guys, remember that this is a general reading. So we take what fits and leave the rest for someone else. And I should add, emergency exits are at the back and the sides of this reading should get too hot for you. Gotcha, guys. Let's get another oracle card here. What does the new moon have to bring for the collective? What do we need to know? Clear, concise messages, please. And may the best guidance please come through. What do we need to know right here? Problem resolved. So you've been worrying and stressing about a certain problem in your life, but Spirit is saying, what? Don't worry, child. It's already in the bag. It's already been sorted out. You don't even have to worry. And the healed reality is a reality that's available for you. You only have to just zone in on that, and that's the reality that you're going to be operating in. So now I want to just get some messages for the collective. As I was channeling and preparing to do this reading earlier on today, I got a very clear and specific message that someone needs to listen to their spirit guides regarding some sort of, whether it's a relocation that they're kind of like being dancing around and not really wanting to go into, but spirit is saying, you know what, go ahead with that. A lot of past energies are coming in, justice for past things as well coming in, and this is because we're in the middle of a Mercury retrograde. So with the Mercury retrograde, our thoughts are brought backwards. We start to think back to the things that happened, the things the things that could have been, the things that we wanted to be, and all of that. And I see someone is thinking about justice from the past. I do see this sneaky character coming in again. Jealous, envious, out to cause trouble. A real little shit stirrer, that kind of nasty kind of energy. But Spirit is saying that whatever problems you had this person, they're already resolved. Let's see, what is coming up from the past? What do we need to learn during this new moon? What do we need to release or be aware of in the new moon concerning the past? Spirit is saying that the past is over. You can't go back and correct the past, but you sure can control what is coming into the future. That you have maximum control over. For someone, they're thinking of a past lover, a past connection, friend, soulmate. A soulmate doesn't always have to be someone you're in love with and in bed with and all of that kind of stuff. It could just be a really good friend. For someone, they feel like their dog was their soulmate, you know. I remember reading somewhere online, someone says, you know, the bag is my soulmate, you know, the money is my soulmate. I don't know how it resonates with each one of you listening to that. What is this about the Two of Cups for the Six of Cups coming in? Someone may be dealing with an Aries or a Leo or both, and I feel that someone is feeling that they strongly want to go back to an ex-person because they felt like they were a lot stronger when they were this past person in their life, and they're being drawn back to that energy. So someone's probably praying about it, meditating about it, and trying to make a decision to move forward on that. Because they've come to a time of a necessary change. They can't keep holding off this connection or this union. They can't keep wishing it into being or wishing it away or whatever the situation may be. They have to make a decision. Am I going back in? Am I staying out? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What's it gonna be? Yeah. So let's see. I see that there's good news as well concerning children or their affairs. Your children getting awards or school places, or learning to be a lot more balanced as they do things, regardless of how old these children are. For some people, they might be dealing with a Pisces child or Sagittarius child that's coming in as well. And I see Virgo and Gemini coming in as well. Spirit is saying that you have the power to cause and influence events in your life at this time as we're at the new moon. So this is a time to write your affirmations, write down what you want to draw into your life, what you want to attract as you're looking at the year ahead, because today actually felt like the first day of the year. It actually felt like the first day of 2022. So you want to go into that energy of manifesting and bringing in the things that you want. I do see that there's a need for some people to stand their ground, defend yourselves, keep your guard up, be alert, be wise, be vigilant, be aware of your environment and all of that. For a couple of you, that's coming in as well. For some of you, you're using your emotional intelligence and cutting some BS out. Cutting off people, places, and situations that just don't serve your highest good. You've realized that these people are just haters, and this haters still gonna hate and all of that. And you're deciding to cut that off and deciding, you know what, I'm going to wear a different hat to this party. I used to go in the jester's hat, but this time around, I'm going to go in a different kind of a hat. I'm going to wear my special other hat, my other thinking cap and stuff like that. And you're cutting things off and seeing things for what they truly are. In the past, you had a lot of cooperation and collaboration going on between you and other people. People working very well with you, collaborating with you, wanting the best things to come out for you and all of that. And that was a very good energy that you moved in. And you're very pleased with the energy that you sent out and is coming back in for you. I see this is harvest time. Some of you all have been sowing the best seeds in the world. So seeds of progress, of justice, of fertility in some cases, of answered prayers, increasing your spirituality and all of that. And this is harvest time. I'm trying to edit as much as I possibly can. I don't know how long I'm going to keep it up during this reading, but we're doing well so far. In the future, some of you are going through a dramatic change in your lives. A dramatic change is coming in. Like you can look at your life and you'll be like, sunshine, you know, when you did that reading, my life has changed since the last time we did that reading. That's going on, this is going on. And these are usually very good changes. And I see you leaning towards your intuition and your gut feeling a whole lot more. Listening to your gut, what is your gut telling you about a situation, a job, a relationship, a career, an environment, whatever it is. You're listening more to your environment and realizing that whatever is revealed to you through your intuition, you have the power to make changes, to cause changes in that situation. You're not a tree, damn it. You don't have to remain stuck in one situation. If something's not working out for you, you definitely can change the environment, change the script, change the scene, change the flipping chapter of the book if you need to. Yeah. Because your dreams are coming true. Hopes are being fulfilled. Your hopes of having the harvest are coming in for you, and there's healing and recovery. I see strong Aquarius energy coming in as well. We've just come out of Aquarius and all of that, and we're just now entering into Pisces energies soon. So I see that there's healing and recovery, and this is something that you've always wished and hoped for. You wish that you would recover, that someone close to you would recover, and that's coming in. And I feel for some of you as well, there's a karmic debt being repaid to you. You're like, sunshine, what does that even mean? This means that you did good things in the past without even expecting any benefits in return. And universe has decided to bless you by some sort of financial sponsorship. Some finances coming your way, and spirit is working that way to say, you know what, child, I know all the good things you've been doing. I've been watching you, and it's time for you to get rewarded. This is a financial gift. Spirit wants to hand deliver some financial gift towards you. Yeah, a lot of you all out there are having sleepless nights. I had one of those a couple of nights ago, and I decided that, you know what, I'm not going to call them sleepless nights anymore. I'm going to call them the think tank meetings, impromptu meetings. Because sometimes you never know when they're coming up. You go to bed and you think, oh yeah, I'm going to be in bed. And then Spirit's like, not tonight. It's not happening. It's not always a bad thing, guys, to have the sleepless nights until it starts affecting your health and your mind and all of that. Sometimes there's some activity happening around you, and Spirit's like, damn it, child, you're not going to sleep while all this BS is happening in the background. I'm going to keep you awake, keep you prayed up, keep you alert, and in case the stuff is going on. And when sometimes some of the best ideas you ever have in life come in those late night hours where you just get this epiphany. And epiphany means a moment of spiritual enlightenment when you're like, oh, this is exactly what I need to do. This is the direction I need to move into. And you never have thought about it during any other time in the day. There's going to be a need for you to take care of your administration, your paperwork, and your documentation. Some of you all are applying for loans, for mortgages, for visas, for permits, and all of that. So do take care of your administration. Now, while we're still in the energy of the new moon was officially yesterday, but for like 3 days, we're still in the energy of the new moon. That's why I decided to jump out here. That's why your girl Sunshine said to jump out here today and share a message with you, what Spirit is telling me, so we can chase away all the bad vibes and bring in positivity. Focus, young man. Focus, young woman. Focus. That's what this reading's about. Spirit is telling that someone needs to focus. A lot of stuff has gone on, but don't let that distract you, child. Because that's what the devil does. You know, he's good at causing chaos and distractions to take you off your path, to knock you off that high horse, to get you all confused and not working towards your dreams and your goals. Now, let's see. What is standing your ground about? Spirit is saying, hold your position. Do not lower your weapons, spiritual weapons, if I may add, in whatever direction Spirit has asked you to raise those weapons. There's something you're seeing, things you're wanting to cut out, and you're thinking, did I see it right? And Spirit saying, no, hold your position. The first thought that you had, the first decision you had was valid. What is that about? This is to do with you letting go of the past. Yeah, this is double confirmation. This is that hold your position kind of card, like stand your ground. Let's get this in focus. Stand your ground, mama or papa. You see how she is with the fence there? I'm trying to get it as clear as it possibly can be. But she is the fence. She is the barrier. She is the defense. And she's holding her ground and saying, you know what, I'm not moving on. I've had a light bulb moment when I had my sleepless nights. Something was revealed to me. So don't even flip and think you're going to come in here and fox with my brain and confuse me and make me change my mind about things. I know what happened in the past. I know what happened last summer. That kind of energy. You try to put me in this spiritual shanty town of poverty, of lack, of distraction, where I'm surrounded by mean people, people who are desperate, who are clutching at straws, people who are mean-spirited and cruel and heartless. You're not taking me back there. I have learned my lessons. I understood the assignment, and I'm holding on to the lessons I've learned there. So I'm going to hold my position. I got the light bulb moment. And as I get the light bulb moment, I'm moving forward with strength and courage, having the spiritual intel that I need, that is necessary for me to move forward. Let's find out, boys and girls, what is that spiritual intel that's coming in for you? Guys, this is getting hot. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. No, don't just do the next line just yet. Just get a cool glass of lemonade or water, whatever tickles your fancy today. You might want to pause this video, get yourself a drink, and proceed with it. Right. So the spiritual intel you got, again, is stand your ground. See, some people been up to some sort of fuck shit in your life, and you just decided, you know what? I'm going to stand my ground. I'm not putting my guard down. I'm going to stand in the distance and watch and see what this booby trap is going to do. They put this trap for me. Let's see what happens to him when he goes into that booby trap. I'm going to keep my guard up. I'm not coming out and announcing my every next move. Excuse me. When I talk about announcing our next moves, I feel that this is strictly an energy where your spirit is telling you to move in silence. You're not going to be like a kung fu movie where you're like, crouching tiger, leaping dragon. That's only in the movie, because when it's a real kung fu fight, They're not about announcing the next move and all of that. So here you are, Spirit is giving you spiritual intel to stand your ground, move in silence, and be mindful of the company you keep. Be mindful of the people that you put into your inner circle. Be mindful of people who want to create friendships with you because they have ulterior motives. In this time with the Pisces energy, Pisces is talking a lot about strong intuition. Listen to your gut feeling. Intuition came out quite a few times already in this reading. Let's find out what else is spiritual intel. What are we keeping your guard up against for the collective? You found out some truth. Like I said, you got an epiphany. You found out some truth and you freed yourself. You got the wisdom of an owl and you freed yourself of some preconceived ideas that were wrong. And you replaced them. You did a search for wrong thoughts and you replaced them with the more accurate thoughts about what is going on in your life and who's really in your corner, who's rooting for you, who's hoping to see you fail and all of that stuff. Give me another one. What are we standing our ground about? Okay, someone is deciding to come out of a marriage as well, or a commitment with someone who's very non-committal. It could be coming out of a marriage, or leaving a company, leaving a contract, abandoning some contract, because someone you're dealing with it's got that whole one-night stand kind of fuckery energy. They're not committed, they're not willing to commit, they just want to come in, breeze through, get your hopes, I promise you, the world and the stars and the moon, and yet they can't even put a ladder up to just get you up to the top of the peach tree. You get what I'm saying? Non-committal. So you may be doing, some of you may be doing the Taurus or Pisces, but not necessarily. But someone is definitely getting that intel that, you know what, you need to free your mind from any perceived conditions that this person could actually be committed to you, because this came out reversed. Non-committal, leaving a commitment. And someone has been lied to that someone's going to leave a commitment for them. That might not quite be quite accurate. And you're getting the truth and the revelation about that. Now let's find some more spiritual intel for the collective right here. What is your intuition telling you? What is the intuition telling the collectives? Clear, concise messages, please. Can the best messages come through? Clear, concise messages. What is your intuition telling you? What are the dramatic changes coming in? Some of the dramatic changes are to do with healing, recovery, and a wish fulfillment, because you're wishing for change. You're like, Lord, I can't live this life like this anymore. I need a change. I need to change. My environment needs to change. My vision needs to change. My friends need to change. What I think first thing in the morning needs to change. I am ready for this change. And that's coming in. Some of your change also includes moving to calmer waters, away from all the drama and the fuckery. And for some of you as well, this is a move overseas or near a large body of water, and you're wishing for that. That's a dramatic thing. For some of you, you're moving overseas and you're moving to another place, and you're going to be making money from your skills and your talents, something that you've hoped and prayed for. What else do we need to know for the collective here with the dramatic changes coming up in the future? I'm loving this. Yeah, you can't fake this, guys. You definitely turn your back on the past. You've learned your lessons. You know all that there is to learn in the past cycle. You're like, no, I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ooh. Yeah, you're ready because you're done with this fighting conflict energy. An angel is opening up a doorway for you. There's special, I want to say special visa. I don't even know what that is about. A special visa is being opened for someone, or special opportunities being opened up for someone. And they're like, you know what? I'm done with all the fight, the conflict. These people were just used to beating each other down. You're like with crabs in a jar. You don't want anyone to rise above you, even if you're not going to rise above that person. And you're kind of like, no, I'm done. I'm so done with that. You know, I need healing. I need recovery. I need something better in my life. Let's find out, what is that conflict about? Let's get some of these funky cards. What is the conflict about? You need to give yourself a golden rule that if someone crosses my motherfucking line one more time, I'm going to do A, B, and C to them. I am the flipping boundary. You've already stated that unequivocally in the first part of the reading. So you're having a golden rule that, you know what, if you're going to come out at me with this kind of conflict, I need to remove myself from the conflict, because I got dreams to get to. I've got a hope to get to. I got a future, a hope and a future. And I can't afford to spend time in some amateur boxing rings, boxing with people who've got all sorts of nasty agendas and all of that. The people you're dealing with, this Spirit is saying they sold their souls and didn't even wait to get a receipt. They sold their souls. You're dealing with soulless, heartless motherfuckers, and they didn't even wait to get a receipt, and you don't need to waste your time with that energy. I do apologize a bit for the swear words. I did promise not to, but it seems today we are channeling through one of those fiery guides, and I'm picking up some of y'all's energy. This is how you all speak. So you understand when I'm talking like this, because this is the language that you use. Let's move on. Avoid the drama. That's why you're moving the heck away. You're like, no, you guys stay there and do your mud wrestling. I'm getting the heck out of here. I'm out of here. I feel that someone got a dream message where they were told that they're going to move location, they were going to relocate. Let's get you a bit of shells here as well. It is a new moon, and yeah, since the spirit guides have come out to play, let's play. What other messages are we getting? Yeah, some of you are moving towards love because you got a message of love. For someone else, you're seeing clearly that your intuition is telling you that there's a new opportunity being opened up for you. Some people try to twist the facts. They try to twist you around, but your ancestors are out of here. This here like jumped right out of the spread. Your ancestors are already like, no, we're out of here. If you want to stay and do piggy fighting here in the mud, child, you can do so. You feel free, you're welcome to do that, but we're not staying around for that. We're moving forward to something better. Someone's getting that clarity that, you know, they have to keep their guard up. By avoiding the drama, you keep your vibration high. You keep away from all of that fuckery and nonsense, and you're able to manifest the life that you do want. So someone's been told to just avoid the drama and get the heck on out of that dramatic situation, whatever it may be, work, love, family, friends, associates, whatever the heck it is, because you don't have the time to waste like that. Remember, you awakened your true self in a couple of readings that I posted a couple of, it's about 2 weeks ago. The weekly psychic forecast for 2 weeks ago. You've raised your standard, so you can't go back to all this fuck shit of fighting and all of that. Oh, he did this, he did that. Oh, the little village fights with the village champions and all of that. Your destiny is so much greater than that. So don't waste precious energy, because you're always told, choose your battles wisely. Many battles will come to you, but choose them wisely. Do you need to get enthralled in that battle? Is it necessary? Is it wise? Is it going to help you in any way? So let's see, what are you clearly cutting off? Because the King of Swords did come up earlier here. What are you cutting off? What are you using your emotional intelligence to see? Because you've had a lot of indecision, but some truths have been revealed to you, and you're cutting some BS out so you can move forward. What is the King of Swords here for the collective, lovely collective? Thank you so much, guys, for all of your support that you've given me over the years. It's almost been more than a year on YouTube, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the likes, the shares. Thank you for booking your personal readings. I am still open for personal readings. I can also do remote readings and energy cleanses because I'm psychic and distance is not a barrier at all. I heard Oregon, Michigan. I'm not even sure if these two places are anywhere near each other geographically. I feel like someone is trying to move to a different state from one of those. Maybe you're moving from Oregon to Michigan or from Michigan to Oregon. If this is your message, do hit me up. My details are down in the description box. You might want to book a personal reading. Yeah, that's going to be good for you. Right. So you're clearly seeing that someone is full of all this toxic energy, and you made a judgment call to free yourself from the toxicity, and you got another offer to move forward. For some of you, maybe doing the Capricorn, but not necessarily. But you saw clearly that someone's got all this low vibrational devil energy about them. You made a decision to accept a different offer from what they were offering. Let's see, what is that about? What are you cutting off? What is the indecision about? What is this? Because this is the indecision, like, do I move forward? Don't I? Universe is offering a big goblet here. Do I want to take it? Don't I? What is the indecision? That came out fast, guys. Some of you maybe do the Scorpio. Do I reawaken this thing that we had before, or do I just let sleeping dogs lie? Yeah, because if you wake them up, they might wake up in a bad mood. Yeah, here we go. Conflict again. Twice the conflict has come out. So Spirit is definitely telling to avoid the drama, move away from the conflict, avoid the conflicts and all of that. This is now 10 wands. It's over. It's done. The battle is done. All the fighting is done. It's time to move forward. Why has the conflict come out again? So someone's been fighting you, I feel, with some sort of dark magic. It could be someone in the family line, and there you are walking the heck on away from it. Excuse my nails, guys. Yeah, it is what it is. It's about giving out the message, right? Yeah, so this came out reverse. Someone is causing conflict and stirring up a whole lot of fights and nonsense in the family front. There's the conflict. It could be a family, a union, an association, a company, whatever, and you're walking the heck on away from it. That's exactly the avoid the drama. Sorry, the words come out all upside down when I put it this way, but you're avoiding the drama by walking the heck on away from that. You're kind of like, you know what, I don't have the time, I don't have the energy, and I'm not going to abuse my intelligence and thinking up little drama scenes, little fight scenes about how I'm going to beat you down and how I'm going to say your mama, your uncle to you. I'm just going to walk on the heck away. Because I am the flipping magician, I have the power to cause and influence events in my life. And I'm manifesting something better, bigger, and brighter for myself. The magician did come up earlier as well, didn't it? And you're manifesting your happiness. Taking time to daydream about the life that you do want in as much clear detail as you possibly can. You know, if you've got a dream, you've got a vision. You know what I believe, guys? I believe that you should feed your dreams with new ideas. Okay, my lashes coming down there. But anyway, feed your dream with new ideas. Constantly have new inspirations to feed your dreams. Don't let your dreams become stagnant. Like, oh, I thought about this dream a couple of years ago and that's it. It's the truth. Ace of Swords has come out. What I'm saying is the truth. Feed your dreams with new ideas and get the heck away from any conflict and drama. So you can boss up, be the boss babe, be the boss guy, and pray about it. Because remember, prayer creates a ripple effect of magic and peace around the world. Pray about it, pray hard, work hard. It's the truth. You're getting the clarity. The clarity. Some of you have been thinking, should I relocate or shouldn't I? Should I stay? Should I go? What is there to stay for? What is there to go towards? Heck, child, you're not going to experience anything new unless you try something new. If you're always going to be on the one road on the N1 to Denver, it's only going to lead you to Denver. But if you try a different route, it's going to take you somewhere else altogether. You're going to land up in Connecticut. I don't know where that came from, but yeah, Connecticut. Maybe someone's watching me from there, guys. I'm loving the energy. What else do I need to see here? I feel like someone's making a major move. Possibly with their kids and stuff like that. I see 2 children and you're making a major move across many kilometers because the worst is over and the future can be faced with more hope and confidence. Someone left you for dead. Oh, all the slight is in the way, but let's try and see if we can get this focused as best as possible. 10 swords in your back. You didn't even have a flipping chance to defend yourself. There's no self-defense wound over there. They were just attacks, cowards attacking you while you went looking. They waited for you to be a distance away, to be looking the other way so they could attack you in the most brutal way. But you know what? The universe was saying that the universe is saying the worst is over and the future can be faced with more hope and confidence. How is Spirit going to be helping us in the new moon? How is Spirit helping us in the new moon until the next new moon? This is a cycle of moons. New moons are so powerful, guys. You can actually feel the shift in the energy. It's one of the best times as well to organize spiritual cleansings for you and healings. In the new moon, there's going to be some shocking revelations. So guys, this is going to be quite a loaded season. When I say a season, I say like the next 28 days until the next new moon, which should be around the 2nd or 3rd of March. So there's going to be a lot of shocking revelations. And your intuition is telling you that, you know what, something is not quite clear. Something is going to come to the surface and we realize something. For some of you, it's a surprising journey. And for some of you, you're dealing with someone who's drinking too much, seeing you as a lost opportunity, wanting to travel towards you, and that's coming to you as a total surprise. Everyone's story is different. You need to book your personal reading so we can see what your particular story has to say for you. But we've got Scorpio energy coming in, and whatever you were asking about and thinking about just before you clicked onto this video, Spirit is saying that don't worry, child. Spirit is already working behind the scenes with a very creative solution for you. So don't fret yourself. Be mindful of the dreams coming up as well with the Pisces energy coming up in this new moon. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's truth. Spirit is working behind the scenes. And someone's coming up with, there's a shock journey coming up for you and a lot of revelation and clarity coming in for you as well. I also feel that you're going to have a lot of options coming in for you and you're divinely protected. You see, this scuba diver went into the world of the merman. The mermen are like, no, back the heck off. Where the heck do you think you're going? Just stay back. Stay back. We're holding our positions here and we're not putting our weapons down until you state your intent here. State your purpose. Why have you come here? What are you coming to do? What you trying to do? Because you're intuitive as fuck. Yeah, that's the best way I could put it. Doesn't sound too spiritual. You're still asking, how can you say bless you and F you in the same sentence? It is what it is. Yeah, you're intuitive as they come, and you're focused. Remember, I told you, stay focused. You're focused on the new world that you're going to create for yourself. And with that, with the 777, I got a 777 that came out in this reading. Wow, that's jackpot. Whatever you're thinking about and manifesting, it's a jackpot. It's the right idea for you. Pray about it, and it's going to come to pass. I also feel that you're getting a divine strategy when Spirit tells you, you know what, these are some real low vibrational energies you're dealing with, but the way you're going to deal with them is that you're not going to give them information about what you're doing. You're going to move in this way, you're going to move left, you're going to move right. You're not going to let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. That's the strategy I'm giving you. What is the strategy the universe is giving us with the new moon energy? What is the strategy? You're being told to journal. Now we've got a quad 4, guys. That's like mystical power, endings of chapters and new beginnings. So 2021 is officially ended, and now we're truly in 2022, and new things can blossom because you've learned your lessons, children. Quad 7 now all together here. All the 7s have come out. So you're getting an investment. Spirit is helping by telling that you are going to harvest, but you need to journal, child. Write down your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, and that is what's going to come to pass for you in the future. So take time to journal, and don't forget what you've learned in the past. Don't be like, I'm so in a hurry to forget the past that I'm not going to remember anything, including the lessons that you learned. Because you know what? Anytime you learn something from experience, you best keep the receipt, because you best believe that lesson was a flipping expensive lesson. You don't want to go through that again. Some fuckers around you enjoyed seeing you suffering. They lived for your suffering. But now you're moving on, and Spirit is blessing you and healing you. Ooh, witches are going through it now. Some serious type of karma for whatever they were going on to. That's why you're getting your harvest, and you've been told, don't forget your lessons. I'm asking, what lessons? What did we learn? What do we need to know about the lesson? And Spirit is saying some witches are going through all those lessons now because they enjoyed seeing you suffering, and they forgot to pay their practitioner. For a long time, some people were going and getting all sorts of little charms and doing all sorts of incantations, paying people to block you, to block your progress. But they got so overconfident that they thought that the power they were yielding was their own personal power. They forgot it was the power yielded by the practitioner they were going to. Now, this person is like, you know what? I'm going to open up these things for this child. She's going to prosper. That's going to be your karma because you all forgot to pay me. Shift your perspective, child, with the new moon. Because when you've gone through healing, or you're going through healing, it's important to shift your mindset as well, so that your mind follows the blessings and the miracles that have come into your life. And someone wants to talk about what they were doing, now they're kind of like, no, please don't smite me. I see that the sword of justice has come up. Please don't smite me with that sword. I just want to talk about things. I want to talk about what happened. I want to talk about what is going on. And you're like, what? Nigga, please? Now you want to talk? You had all this time to talk and you didn't find the chance, and now you suddenly want to talk about it because you see karma coming to you. You can't change these people. They're going to come in with some sort of stories about, oh, we've changed, but look at this. They're in that energy of conflict. They have not learned any lessons. You can't change them. So don't even entertain any sort of nonsense about people telling you that we've changed, we didn't see what we're doing or whatever. They're already going through the rage of angels. Archangel Michael and the Metatron are already on this. Someone's been doing their prayers, they've been activating their prayer life, their DNA. I know we all talk about ascension. It seems like it's so cool. Like, oh, I'm just going in to get my ascension. My DNA code is going to be upgraded. You're going to go through something before you say, yeah, now I'm upgraded. It's not as simple as a little booster. You're a spiritual warrior. They shouldn't even have fucked with you. And that's the truth. Because when your ancestors and the angels that you work with decide to respond to an issue, there is no return from that. There's no, we'll talk about it after that. You're a spiritual warrior. You've gone through a lot of burdens, a lot of battles. The battle's over. You're now healing. You're very intuitive and you're divinely being guided to move forward. And these people, whoever it is, you know your story. You know who I'm talking to. So these people should not even have messed around with you to begin with. The bullet has already left the gun. You can't stop a bullet, you can't stop its trajectory once it's left with that much force as it is. So these are people trying to stop karma from happening by trying to make friends with you again, but the bullet has already left the gun. It's too late. It's already cast in die. The deed is done. And now it's just waiting for judgment. But you're not sitting around waiting like, ooh, Lord, please show me how you're going to judge these people here, because you're a spiritual warrior. You got things to do. You got places to go. You're moving forward. Whatever's going to happen is going to find you ways ahead, steps ahead, focusing, attacking those plans that you have, attacking those plans and those decisions with energy, with gusto, with passion, with dedication and prayer, hard work. It's going to be easy for you to move forward. You thought it was going to be hard to move forward, to leave some things behind. It's going to be easy, child. Best believe that. Guys, let me get one advice from Spirit, a spiritual message taking us out of this, just to bring things back into perspective. I think I'm going to call this focus, focus, focus. I'll see what I'm going to call this video. Take care of your looks. Someone is wanting to change their hair color, their appearance, the way they dress, or whatever it may be. Go ahead, child. Do it. Go ahead and do it. It's going to be good for you. This is advice from Spirit. And take quiet time. Spend quiet time praying, meditating, talking to Spirit and your guides. Tell Spirit what your concerns are. Tell them what you're worried about. And tell Spirit where you want to be. You might not know all the things of what you need to do to get there, but Spirit is going to lead you in the right direction. So don't even worry and stress yourself about that. At the bottom of this deck, you're going to happiness, happy home, happy family, all sorts of happy things happening for you. Yeah, there's still that fuck shit with all the drama, the conflict and all of that. But Spirit already told you, avoid the drama when it does come. Just avoid it. Just like, no, not today, Satan. I'm all prayed up, okay? I'm not about to take this fuck shit from you again. You've already cost me 18 fucking years of my life, and I'm not taking that anymore. You're strong. Stronger than you ever thought you were. You don't ever need to feel left out in the cold, because you're okay wherever you are. Whatever's going on with your Spirit is making sure you're protected. And there's good news coming in for you concerning children and stuff like that. Some of you are meeting very influential business people. Hold your position. See how she's looking all relaxed on this new moon there, but the soul is the right behind it. She's like, no, I wish a nigga would. What? You want to try it? I wish you would. Because I haven't had spiritual sparring in a long time now. I'm really wishing that you'd try that fuck shit again. I can get a chance to try out my latest Nimbus 2000 on you. Some secrets are coming out, but you're divinely protected. Your intuition spot on. You're on point with whatever Spirit is showing you. Guys, thank you very much for sharing this time with me on this channel, with this channeled message for 202022022. It's an auspicious day. I had to come out. I had to show some face on an auspicious day like this here. Thank you very much for all of your support. And if you want to book a personal reading, if you want to book a cleansing session with me, my details are down there in the description box down below. Until the next time, sunshine, signing out. Before I sign out, Spirit says, I must wish you love, light, healing, and happiness, and divine strategy, whatever you may be dealing with. Love you all, guys.